Hi, so I'm going to show you how to submit an assignment into the media album and then what to do when you need to comment on it. So first thing we're going to do is scroll down here to the um, media album, which is going to be in week 7 of our class. And click on this, and it's the last assignment in there because it's the last thing you do before you with the week when this is how you submit it this week. So go ahead and click on infographic, and you can see that, we've got some things here. I added a Bitmoji to practice this, and right here are the lists of your reviewers. And so each hour has a list that's posted just for them to see. So go ahead and click in your folder, and you can see that, like, Orion is going to look at Evan's and Dylan's, and then Garrett's going to look at Sammy's and Emma's, right? So the person on the left is the reviewer. This is where you find your name. This is the first infographic you look at, and here's the second infographic you look at. So the reviewer is Dylan. Dylan looks at the other Dylan's infographic as well as Pacey's infographic, right? Evan will look at Dylan's and the other Dylan's. Colin will look at Orion and Evan. So you see how that looks at. So your name is here. These are the infographics you're looking at. So that's the first thing you need to kind of know about. The other thing that we need to know about is your infographic and how to submit it. So when you're in the infographic folder, you're going to go to Add Media, and you're going to attach files. You're going to select your infographic, okay, and you're going to click Add Media. So now I've got my picture right here, and you can see that when I scroll over these, you can say added by. So that's going to be a real quick way for you to be able to find the person's infographic that you're looking for, because you can just scroll over it and see who added it, and then you're like, oh great, okay, that's whose I need to look at. So so that's what you're going to do, and then you're going to open this. Now in your own, there's something you need to do. So it's in the album infographic, added by me, Nicole Cusick. I want to edit my caption, and I want to add title and subtitle. Like, I want you to add those there in the caption. Okay. So put that in that section, and then you have the infographic that you will be able to see there. Now you can see below the picture is a place to comment. So this is where you will write you need 2 compliments and you need 1 improvement. Okay, so I really want to make sure that you put those there, and I want you to focus on a couple of things. Number 1, your compliments. What is really good about this? What catches your attention? What do you like is memorable? What's really good about the information and the visual aspects of it? So those are the things I want you to think about with compliments. With the improvement, I want you to think about, okay, this person's trying to target a certain audience with a certain amount of information. How are you going to help them improve that? So would the improvement be, maybe the text is too small to read, maybe the colors are distracting to your eye and it's harder to read it because of that. If they change some of the color from black to white, so it was more of a contrast on that particular part. So those are the things you want to kind of focus on and give specific things, specific bits of information, a specific detail that they could improve that would make it more readable and better for their audience. You can talk about content. You can tell them to, if you read their introduction, uh, can you give them some tips about maybe improving that part of it? Maybe their introduction isn't very clear or something. So try to think of something meaningful that you could help them, but focus on the content, not the person. Focus on what their project is supposed to be, and make sure you give them improvements to get them to that. So that is where you go to make your comments here. This is where you put your document, and when you want to go to the previous one, you can click previous, and it will take you back through the lists or the different postings. So let me know if you have any questions.